Hi everyone. I hope you can hear me. Um, Welcome to our next edition for today. Our topic is me reviewing, or me at Izmiri reviewing why JLo Doesn't Age by Dr. Dray. So I'm going to be playing the video and I will be interjecting or chipping in ideas or my opinion, whether I agree or I disagree. Everyone's opinion counts, okay? And I have one as a cosmetic beauty formulator. So let's crack in.
Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to chat with you all about reasons why some people just don't seem to age, why their skin doesn't wrinkle. JLo just turned 52. Happy birthday. Like she's watching. Anyways, in January of this year, she got a lot of criticism online for saying that she's never had Botox, fillers, or any cosmetic procedures.
Oh my God, this is the best mask that I've ever tried. It's just beautiful. Leave it on for 20 minutes and 10 years. I feel like it took 10 years off my face.
And of course, she was saying all this while talking about her new skincare products. So people, rightfully so, were a little skeptical, like, like you really look that good from using skincare products. But there are many other factors that go into skin aging. I think people are under the impression that getting Botox, fillers, and having cosmetic procedures is really why these people look so good. And it's more than that, as you will hopefully learn in today's video. Things that we're exposed to throughout our lifetime that contribute to the appearance of wrinkles, fine lines, all those signs of skin aging, the main factor are UV rays from the sun. And JLo is pretty vocal about the fact that since the age of 22, she's been really diligent with sunscreen. Genetics definitely plays a role in how quickly your skin, total body will age. And people are like, yeah, genetics is kind of a cop-out reason. Genes are like a little code or instructional manual. Everybody has these documents that encode things, but within the code, there may be a letter here and there that's different, and that ultimately kind of changes things. Those are referred to as polymorphisms or SNPs, single nucleotide polymorphisms. There are a lot of different genes that influence how your skin and total body age. Melanocortin receptor 1, it's a little receptor that sits on the surface of the skin cells that make pigment, color in your skin. And a hormone binds to that and tells the melanocyte to make pigment that is then transferred to cells nearby, and that's what protects you from those UV rays. Some people have little polymorphisms in that receptor that make it so that their skin doesn't end up doing as good a job at protecting them from UV rays through pigment production. I'm always telling you guys about how UV rays that come through window glass, they stimulate and upregulate something called matrix metalloproteinases. These are enzymes that chew up your collagen, and that's what contributes to wrinkle formation. The genes that encode those, you can have little SNPs or changes from person to person that make it so that long-term their skin doesn't lose collagen as readily. Maybe they're less responsive or more responsive to UV rays, chewing up more collagen. Things in our environment that contribute to aging of the skin do so largely by generating free radicals, oxidative stress that damages proteins in our skin, lipids in our skin, and the DNA in our skin cells. And we have different enzymes in our skin that help combat those free radicals. Some people's genes make it so that their enzymes are better, perhaps. Diet plays a major role. However, I will say this, I don't know what JLo's diet is, but if we found out what her diet is, I don't think that people should follow it to a T. Everybody's nutritional needs are unique to them, and it's not necessarily helpful to follow a celebrity's diet because they're going to have different nutritional needs. But we know things that are good for the health of our skin include healthy fats, getting enough protein, getting enough vitamins and minerals, vitamin C for building good, healthy collagen. If you have a balanced diet, you're going to get those nutritive requirements. But if you subsist on processed sugary foods, that is not going to set you up for healthy skin. And no amount of Botox fillers is going to change that. Another reason that she looks so good, I am willing to put money on, is that she is very active. She exercises. She said this in interviews. Have you ever been to one of her concerts? She's very active, dancing a lot. Do you remember when she was in a Fly Girl? Yeah, she's been dancing nonstop for decades. She's very active, very important for your skin and for the health of your total body. Improves circulation, reduces inflammation in the body. And if you're in your 50s, a recent study actually came out that people who remained active in their 50s it had a protective effect against the risk of dementia later on in life. So just because you get to a certain age, don't fall for that nonsense of, oh, I'm getting old, I need to slow down, I'm too old to do this, I'm too old to do that. This is one that you cannot change, and that is the thickness of your skin. Some people have thicker skin, and that is going to not show as much in terms of photoaging. On our body, the skin of our neck and the skin around our eyes, skin on the back of our hands, that's some of the thinnest skin on the body. And that is where aging shows up early and most noticeable for everybody. Aging of the neck, around the eyes, the backs of the hands. But if you have thin skin, then you are more likely to show those wrinkles because you have less for the UV rays to chew up and destroy. So you're going to show those wrinkles more readily. Here's another thing you can't change, and that is if you are pale. Pale skin, especially if you're pale, you have a lot of freckles, your skin is very vulnerable to damage from UV rays. Probably, a lot of times due to those MC1R differences in how your skin produces pigment in response to UV rays that, should otherwise protect you. And if you have red hair, the type of pigment that your skin makes is actually not only is it not as protective, but when it is exposed to UV rays, it's actually more inflammatory. So if you have red hair, pale skin, you have to be super aggressive with protecting your skin from those UV rays. Chronic exposure to UV rays, it leads to breakdown of a collagen, and that's what's going to give you wrinkles. And then it damages the DNA in your skin cells. That can set the stage for not only obviously skin cancers, but a lot of these other little bumps that come up along the road. Here's another thing that may actually lessen the extent or rate at which your skin ages, and that is having oily skin may actually be protective. Oily skin, acne. There are some studies to suggest that having oilier skin protects you from earlier onset signs of aging. And if you have dry skin, your skin is a lot more vulnerable to damage from exogenous factors and subsequent aging. And that being said, if you have dry skin conditions like eczema, you may be more at risk for damage from environmental stressors and subsequent more prominent skin aging. So moisturizing is really important to reduce transepidermal water loss out of the skin and keep your skin healthy. And don't forget your hands. The hands are an area that a lot of people neglect, care of the skin on the hands. Our hands, they're exposed to things that we touch all the time that disrupt the moisture barrier, irritating things getting in, causing inflammation. The skin on the back of the hands is super thin, vulnerable to damage. And then of course with driving, the skin on the back of our hands sees so much UV throughout our lifetime that it is some of the most neglected territory. What she's saying about how she takes really good care of her skin by, having a skincare routine, it's not complete BS. The sunscreen piece is essential. The moisturizer piece is really helpful because it's going to reduce water loss out of the skin that would otherwise lead to irritation, inflammation, make you more vulnerable. And cleansing is another important piece of your skincare routine because throughout the day, we are exposed to a lot of environmental pollutants that can generate more of those free radicals on the surface of the skin. If you live in a city with a lot of pollution, that actually can put you at risk for more severe or earlier onset, more extensive or aggravated, if you will, signs of aging because it generates a lot of oxidative stress in the skin. Pollution has been shown to be associated with more stubborn inflammatory acne. It's also been shown in association with really severe eczema. The last thing that definitely is worth mentioning when we're talking about JLo, she just turned 52. Nobody has asked about this, and maybe people don't understand this or know about this, but something that women can do that may make a difference, that is technically not a procedure, cosmetic procedure, is hormone replacement therapy. One of the reasons why women show some of the signs of skin aging more quickly than men is A, they have thinner skin, and B, the loss of estrogen contributes to loss of collagen in the skin, and that happens around menopause. We start, estrogen levels decline, and you really see more noticeable wrinkles, loss of elasticity, loss of the supportive framework, more skin fragility. Women who go on hormone replacement therapy, they will notice an improvement in the health of their skin, more youthful skin. Nobody's asking her about that. Now, that's not to say that she is required to disclose that, but I think it's interesting that people just assume it's all Botox and fillers. But to be crystal clear, it is very important that you have a in-depth discussion with your doctor about if HRT is right for you, because there are many reasons why HRT can be a bad idea in some women. So it's a conversation you have to have with your doctor. I'm not going to speculate on what she does in her personal life. She's not required to tell anybody anything about her medical history at all. But I do want you guys out there to know that if you see a celebrity who is in their, late 40s, 50s, 60s, and they don't appear to have as much in the way of wrinkles, don't assume it's all Botox and fillers. In women, HRT may be, they may be on HRT, and nobody's asking about that. But I find it interesting that it's never talked about in like these media outlets that are so obsessed with like speculating on whether a celebrity has had this procedure or that procedure or whatnot, but they're never like speculating on if they happen to take hormone replacement therapy. I make these videos not to like give you a primer on how to stay young and never develop a wrinkle. Rather, it's how to rein in these factors in such a way to keep your skin and total body healthy and functioning as long as possible. And so hopefully this video clarified to you why it is some celebrities just don't appear to age much at all. Madonna, for example, is another one who really doesn't age much. I think she's been very open about having a lot of cosmetic procedures done, but I've got to tell you guys, I saw her in concert, and no amount of Botox can give somebody that kind of energy. Yeah, have you ever seen any of these women in concert? Like, Botox is not going to make you bust a move like that. All right, guys, that's what I can tell you about why JLo.
Okay, everyone, I'm back again. So what I have to say about this is that I agree with Dr. Dray. Aging is such an important topic for everyone because we will all get there, regardless your age. Every year you add one more year to yourself, and every time that happens, there seem to be changes in our biological, emotional, and mental states. It is important that we spend time in getting to know things or ways on how to improve our aging, to be more productive in our daily lives, our activities. I agree. Number one, genetics play a huge role and a huge part with aging. From what I have here in front of me, taken from the ncbi.nlm.nih.gov, says several genetic factors are implicated in aging. Specific gene combinations in bracket genotypes bracket closed determine lifespan. Remarkable changes in duration are observed as a result of alteration in a single gene, as in human progeroid syndromes. Twin studies show the impact of hereditary factors in lifespan variation, which concur with the wide range of genetic variants involved in aging and age-related diseases described in genome association studies in centenarians. In addition, mutations in genomic genomic and mitochondrial DNA are a consequence of reduced repair efficiency and lead in part to deterioration of somatic stem cell function. All right, so genetic plays a serious role in aging, how your skin would look while as you age, even with your strength. Um, another another factor that influences aging is the ultraviolet rays. With the ultraviolet rays hitting our skin, such as UVA, which is one of the most dangerous UV radiation you can have around you. UVA has the capability to penetrate glass. When you are driving, say your steering is on the right hand side of your car and you are a driver, you would notice that without sunscreens, the right hand corner of your face would age faster than your left hand side of your face, meaning that as the UVA penetrates the window of your driving car on your right hand side, will magnify the effect and intensity of those UVAs hitting your right hand part of your face, right? So, UVB is dangerous as well, causing sunburn on your skin, but it's the UVA that does the most damage, causing and creating free radicals, producing oxidative stress, breaking down collagen, elastin, making the skin less tight. Your skin problem is made worse by the ultraviolet rays. And if you have a skin condition such as a dry skin condition with eczema, your skin will get worse when exposed to UVB ultraviolet rays, thereby making your skin lose more moisture, creating or causing more impairment in the barrier of your skin. Um, so it is good to invest in good skincare products that would support the well-being of your skin. Another contributing factor to aging is lifestyle. As we heard from Dr. Dray, um, the lifestyle of JLo had been busy. She had actually been very active. She's a singer, an actress as well. And when she's on the stage, you would hardly tell her age. The way she moves about, her dancing styles, the kind of energy and vibes she brings on stage is phenomenal. Um, so an active lifestyle help or aid in slowing down signs of Alzheimer's, symptoms of Alzheimer's, which is dementia. When you're active, it stimulates your brain to function and focus, to function better, and improves your mood for you to focus better in your daily activities, hence achieving greater, better targeted results. Okay. Um, my advice is to invest in functional, not just any skincare products. Everyone is different, but as a cosmetic formulator, I know the differences of different cosmetic ingredients. When I say cosmetic, people may think it's just lipsticks and foundations. Cosmetic is a word that as an umbrella where skincare falls under cosmetics, makeups fall under it falls under cosmetics, hair care products fall under cosmetics, body care products fall under cosmetics. Okay, so cosmetics is a general word for the beauty products you use on your skin to care for your skin. So I, for one, as a formulator, not as a cosmetic formulator, I would prefer to invest on a good skincare product with customized active ingredients backed by science, proven to deliver, where it had delivered visible results clear to the eyes. You can see that it had done this, it had done A, B, C, D. With proofs, I would invest my money on such products. Mind you, it's not only products that would make you acquire a very good, glowing, younger looking skin or youthful with a youthful glow. All those things we've talked about, the genetics, the sunlight, um, lifestyles, plus or additionally with a good, functional, costume made targeted skincare products, which are made specifically for your skin condition. Hear me well. When I say made specifically, buying products with active ingredients that harnesses the betterment for an oily skin will do nothing for a skin that is dry or dehydrated. Make sure when you buy products, look for products that is meant to support your skin condition, right? So invest in good, functional, targeted skincare products, costume made to support pro-aging. It is a plus. When I say pro-aging, some people don't like the word anti-aging. Feels like you're going against the tide of aging. Everyone would age. Age for me is golden. Whether you call it anti-aging, pro-aging, successful aging, aging well, all the points we've made today are essentially beneficial for everyone. Okay. Number two, invest in good broad spectrum sunscreens. Some say SPF 15 is all right. No, it is not all right. I would, as a cosmetic formulator, my suggestion will be, depending on your where your skin falls into, if if you're a darker skin shade, SPF 30 is fine, as long as you follow instructions from the product manufacturer that tells you how many times in a day or how many hours you need to reapply the SPF. And for the Caucasian skins, I advise SPF 50 because of the amount of lesser melanin than the darker skin uh, conditions. Then use gentle cleansers that are pH balanced in order not to disrupt your skin barriers so that they continue to stay healthy. The microbiomes, the good bacteria on your skin will continue to function. You're not going to use a harsh cleanser that would wash away the lipid on your face. As you do that, your sebaceous gland will continue to produce more oils or sebums to protect the face. But unfortunately, as we age, we lose such ability of producing enough sebum. The sebaceous gland slows down the production of enough sebums to protect an aging skin. That is why an aging skin should invest more on good, great, functional moisturizers with good actives that perform great for matured aging skin. Yeah, I'm saying I'm still on moisturizers. Use well made, good quality moisturizers. I believe what you buy is what you are gonna get. As well, try and get enough sleep to help with the eyes, bags of the eyes, to rest your eyes. to reduce puffiness. Sleeping actually will not reduce puffiness, but it will help your body. When you're sleeping, your body goes to work. The regenerating system of the body, when the melatonin kicks in, your body starts to regenerate itself naturally. It's an effective and efficient organ of itself. Yeah. Exercise often to maintain good healthy lifestyle. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the moment with us. Please like, share, and thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time with us, and hope to see you again soon, beauties. It's only me, Lucia from East Maryland. Thank you, and bye bye for now.